Morning. What's up, boys? Fuck you doing? How is everyone this morning? Or afternoon or evening or whatever? I guess it's not really evening for anyone, but the Australians. But what's up, man? How's everyone doing? Hope it is well. Good morning. It is March 24th, 2003. You're listening to Just My 2 Cents. I hope you're doing well. I'm trying to keep my voice down a little bit. The wife is sleeping in, so shout out to Lady TC. But what's up, man? I hope you're all doing good. It is the eve of UFC on ESPN 43. I think that's what it is. But it's UFC San Antonio. Sandhagen versus Vera. Cheeto versus Corey. Not a bad card. Excited to talk about it. The weigh-ins are going to take place here in a little less than an hour. I'm going to cover the weigh-ins. I'm going to tell you what I think about all the fighters, how they're looking. I will have the official weigh-in results scrolling across the bottom. I will have them up in the order that the fighters weigh in. So I'm going to cover that, cover the weigh-ins. And we're also going to talk about week 4 of Mr. Arkansas's Mecca. Your boy's still alive and kicking. Talk about that shit. I'm going to tell you how I feel about this week's matchups and the game in general. Excuse me. So, as I did last Friday, I'm going to get warmed up here. The first segment I do will be talking about Mecca, week 4, leading up to the actual weigh-ins. That'll be the first segment. Then the weigh-ins start. I'll cover those, talk about the fights. I do have a few greasy little bets that I've placed, so we can do a little betting talk, fight talk, whatever, dude. Hope everyone's doing good. Like I said, sorry if the voice is real low. I don't want to wake the missus up any earlier than I need to or that I want to. Try and let her sleep in as much as possible. She does work really fucking hard, and she deserves to sleep in when she can. So yeah, what's up, man? Saw a couple people in the chat. There's now one person watching. So shout out to the one person, man. Hope you're doing good. What can we talk about here for a second before I start this show properly? What is going on? What is going on in the world? Got a big old boxing match this weekend. The best fight of the weekend is absolutely a boxing match. I'm going to talk about that after the weigh-ins. I'm not gonna, because if I start talking about that beforehand, I'll lose track of time. I want to make sure I get at least a half hour in a mecha talk, hype it up a little bit. I'm really interested to see what's going to happen this week. So I will spend, at least a half hour talking about that, and then we'll get into the weigh-ins. But I hope you're all doing good. Just getting warmed up here. Getting a little coffee and pot in me. Having a casual toke. Letting the evil bean drink take effect. Well, I guess we'll start off. You got good news and bad news. I guess we'll start off with the bad news. The Hogs got fucking trounced, dude. The University of Connecticut beat the living fuck out of us. I was a little worried that this might happen after us knocking off Kansas. We had to really gut that one out, and people were making fun of us for it, and it was kind of, part of me was like, fuck you guys, and part of me is like, god damn it, they might be right. And they were. Like, we were celebrating like we had won the tournament. We had pretty much blown our load. It's hard to keep that momentum going off a win like that. And dude, it showed. We couldn't hit shit. They were just the better team, though. It's like, it's hard to go back and like reverse engineer, because it's like we needed everything we had to beat Kansas, and they were a good team. They didn't have Bill Self. I'm not going to let anyone use that as an excuse. Like, Kansas still played really well, and we beat them. So I'll definitely hang my hat on that. But like, dude, UConn is fucking huge. We couldn't match their size. They were out rebounding the living fucking shit out of us on both defensively and offensively, out rebounding us. They were shooting way better. We just got outplayed. We got fucking whooped. They beat us by like 23. Exactly 23, I think. It was on there. They're almost beating us by 30 at one point. The only time it was close was the first half, like halfway through the first half. We kept it within a possession for a little while, and then it just got out of control. We just could never get it back. So we got fucked up. But you know what? We made it to the Sweet 16. We beat Illinois and Kansas. Did a little Midwestern ass whooping tour, and then we fell to UConn. But you know what? That's 3 years in a row that Musselman has taken our team to at least the Sweet 16. We got taken to the Elite. He took us to the Elite 8 last couple of years. So it's nothing to fucking hang your head about, man. We took out a number 1 seed again. So yeah, you do not want to see Arkansas. If you're a number 1 seed, you do not want to see Arkansas early in the tournament. We'll fuck you up. But UConn beat the fuck out of us. Like, they whooped our fucking ass. So that sucked, but it is what it is. Better than going out in round 1. At least you get a little name recognition. Hopefully it helps get a few more recruits for next year, and Musselman kills it with recruiting. So it's not hard to see why. Jackie boy. Sure. That's fine. That'll work. Yeah, sure. That works, Jackie boy. Trey Ogden. What's going on, Jack? How are you? I would say this morning, but how are you this afternoon? Is the honey flowing, Bo? Is the Wild Mountain honey flowing? I know you've got to like that song, Jack. Steve Miller Band. I know you like Wild Mountain honey. I know that stirs you to your core. What's going on, man? It's one of my favorite Steve Miller songs. It's an underrated, underplayed Miller song, but it's fucking tight. God damn it, I hate when I do that. I got this little fucking Ziploc bag that I cash this fucking one hitter out in, and I just blew ash right into the bottom of the bag, bounced back up and into my fucking eye socket. Ash in the eye. It's pretty gay. Not in that good way. God damn it. All right. Not too shabby getting prepped for the weigh. And same here, Jackie boy. I'm just getting warmed up. Getting coffee pot in me. I'm going to do a little mecha talk here in a few minutes. But the weigh-ins start at 10. So we'll be ready to go by then. There are some good fights on this card. I can only, from my own perspective, I can only think about things from a hardcore UFC fan's point of view. But if I was trying to look at it objectively, like if I was a casual fan, would I watch this card? Hell fucking no. I'm not going to say it's a shitty card though, because I do see it from my own point of view. And yeah, it's not bad. There's some good fights. This is the kind of card where might be name value wise a little bit slept on. I think the fighters know that, and they're like, okay, you don't care about this card? I'm going to fucking make you care about it. So there may be some crazy ass finishes in this one. I mean, we all know, man, all the hardcores know the prelims, you can make a lot of money during the prelims. I'm starting to learn about that now. I'm just starting to get into the betting world and interact with people, several people every day that know what the fuck they're doing. And yeah, these are the kind of cards where they, the sharps, as they say, can make a lot of money. And also, just if you're a fan, if you're a hardcore fan, this is when, dude, these prospects and these dudes that are trying to make a name for themselves, they fucking put on. They're like, I'm going to try and get the bonus. I'm going to try and stand out on the prelims. So might not be, I don't want to fucking overpromise and under deliver here, but potentially this could be a wild ass card. It's taking place in San Antonio, Texas. Therefore, the weigh-ins are a little bit earlier. Card seems like trap since I'm scared too, Jackie boy. We can just quiver in fear together. Shout out to my dude, man. Aaron the fucking dog MMA. How are you, my friend? Cheeto season. Yes, indeed. Shout out to you, man. I think most people in our little circle know by now, but my dude going through some shit right now. My heart truly goes out to you and your family, man. So really, really glad to see you here. And yeah, man. All my best to you and yours, man. That's all you can do, brother. So yeah, Arkansas got their motherfucking ass whooped. Got sent home packing, man. Sent us right back to Fayetteville with our tail between our legs. And that was the end of it. But there's always next year, man. Sweet 16. That'll keep the recruit train going. So nothing to be too ashamed of in this run. I don't think we were as good a team this year as we were last year. I said that before, so I was kind of like surprised we made it this far a little bit. I thought we might fall to Kansas, but what is what it is. So let's do a little mecha talk. It's about 40 minutes before the weigh-ins. That's enough time to cover this week, I think. Let's do that. Excuse me, won't you? No, man, thank you for being here. I know this is not a fucking, well, I don't know, but I can only imagine this is a pretty shitty time right now. Yeah, most of my looks so far, prelims, main card seems rough. Dude, the main cards have been fucking sketchy. Oh, dude, I forget about that. I keep forgetting, man. Hey, dude, y'all got a hell of a program though. Izzo done. I mean, I can't really say turn the shit around. Y'all have always had a pretty good program, but damn her. Yeah, I was getting all excited, man. I was calling the fam back in Little Rock, and God damn it, boys, we got the living shit kicked out of us, dude. Hard to feel anything but, I'm sure. So let's talk some Mecca, man. Let's talk some fucking Mecca. Shout out to the Rabid Dog, Mr. Arkansas. Truly a one of one. This is the 10th season of the Mecca. We are just deep into this motherfucker now, boys. We're half we're halfway through the woods. So far into the woods that so far, well, more I'd say we're more than halfway through the woods. We're so far into the woods now that if you were to turn back, you'd have a longer way to go than if you just kept trudging on. So that's what I'm gonna do. Bounty hunter's still alive. There's less than 10 of us still left, dude. Like I said, shout out to the Rabid Dog. Subscribe to Mr. Arkansas if you want to know what the fuck I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Masty 9, baby. Electric Barbarella. Nick Alexander. The fucking dip and dash ginger jabroni cage. The Canadian Anon. the Chicago Italian Chris. Jaboy. My dude Ear. Straight out of damn West Texas. The one and only Aaron the Dog. And my dude Scorpion Picks. That's all that's left, baby. The remnants of the Mecca, dude. Down to single digits, and then there were 9 by fucking 2 cents Christie. Agatha 2 cents. All right. As you can see, it is a parallel Mechaverse. Every week, I got to give Art credit for this, man. Not only has every Mecha season been different, but every week of this Mecha has been different. We started out with Team USA versus Team World, aka Team Tourist. They were soundly defeated. The teams were restructured. Team World was reincorporated, and the teams were reshuffled. Task Force 2 defeated the other Mecha Special Forces squadron known as Air Force 1. Mission complete. Here we are. We are deep inside of a parallel Mechaverse. It's getting harder and harder to tell. Mechaverse 1 is as follows. Parallel mechas going on at the same time, at the both same time. Ear, Aaron, Chris, Bro Picks, Nick Al. Only 2 of you motherfuckers are safe. Who would my picks be? That's a tough game, man. If you look at pure statistics, you might think, oh, well, it's easier, might be a little bit easier for the top 2 to get to be safe. But the players on this side, especially Chris and Bro Picks, dude, they're fucking boom or bust, man. So if they both boom, boys, y'all gonna be shit out of luck. I don't really have a strong read on who I think is going to come out of this one. We've gotten to the point in the game where, and Ark was talking about this, like everyone is live now. Every one of these players is capable. And someone like Aaron, he's due a big week, man. My dude Aaron the Dog is due a fucking big week. I wouldn't be shocked if he got Highlander. Ear's still in it. Nick Al's still in it. I know Ear wants the Mecha really fucking bad. Chris is a former champion. Bro Picks is a hardcore. Aaron has really been into this season, and so is Nick Al. So dude, fuck, man. I don't know. Tough call. Tough call. Mechaverse 2, the one that this is my reality. I'm stuck in this mechaverse with this fucking dipping and dashing ginger jobber Cage, who somehow fucking finagled his way to a mecha championship. It just makes me sick to my fucking stomach. Then we have Anon, the conservative Canadian. Old Biblioteca Babathy, and your boy. Now this mecha, ruthless. This one ruthless, bruh. Only the Highlander is safe. Only the very top score. Now there's less people to go through overall to get the top score on the other side. You got to get through 4 people, but there's less room for error. I'm feeling pretty good about this week, actually. I've said that every week. I haven't done that bad. I have not been in the bottom fucking one time. Looking to continue that trend. Very much so looking to continue that. I feel like Officer Picks is going to be one Officer Giles fade away from staying out of elimination. Man, that fight is so greasy, dude. It's so fucking greasy. God damn it. I hope that fight falls out. I've already had my wishes answered for one of those. We already had one fight fall out, but please, that'd be sweet if that one could too. All right, so these are ARC's power rankings. I'm gonna tell you what I think about them, but I think they're pretty accurate. Now, obviously, I don't like being power ranked number 1. I don't like it. There's been times where I've been ranked high and I've performed and I've come through, I've lived up to the ranking, and there's been times that I haven't. I don't, like I said, it doesn't always mean like automatic failure for me, but it definitely puts the pressure on. But I feel pretty good this week. There's an inherent pressure with getting power ranked high, but you know what? I'm kind of feeling the same way I have about these last few weeks. I feel like I'll rise to the occasion. Maybe if I don't get, it's going to be tough, dude, because if I don't get Highlander, especially on my side, could be it for your boy. Not everyone is a gigantic fucking 2 cents fan around here. So I know there's some people gunning for me. I know some people want to take me out of this fucking game. I mean, y'all all should want to. If you're in the Mecca, if you're one of the Nasty 9, the only thing you should be focused on is 8 more kills and taking the Mecca. We can all be buds outside of this thing. In the Mecca, whichever Mechaverse you are stuck in, it's time to kill, dude. It is fucking, who wrote that shit? John Grisham. It is John Grisham's A Time to Kill. And that's it. Especially in Mechaverse 2, dude. You gotta get that number 1 spot. It's wild, man. This is a wild ass game. Shout out to the Rabbit Dog. Yeah, fucking Cage. I mean, it's no secret. At this point, Cage is the person that I want to take out the most. I don't think anybody would be shocked at that. I'm not going to tell you the rest of the order, but yeah, I mean, he already knows, man. You're not repeating Cage. I'm just going to tell you that. You are not going back to back. I'll be goddamned if I let some fucking Cage-eroni my IQ go back to back. Not if I have anything to do with it. Now that is just ridiculous. No one is going to let Cage go back to back. Not if I have anything to say about it. I'll be damned. But yeah, everyone's got a shot at it, even that fucking jobber. Down to 9, dude. Parallel Mechaverse. We're deep inside of a parallel Mechaverse. God, I have a good voice, dude. I miss my calling voice. Always wanted to be the lead singer. Fucking drummers get no respect. We're a fucking dime a dozen. Easily cast asunder and replaced in less than a day. Hey, you guys know a drummer? Yep, I know about 10. We need a drummer, man. You know anybody? Yep. Call him right now. All right. So that's ARC's power rankings going into this week. Like I said, I feel like me being in the top 3 of Mechaverse is fine. I'd rather be number 2 and have Cage Aroni number 1. Put a fucking target on his big ginger back. But nah, man. I mean, Cage, I might shit on Cage, but he's good. You know, you can't. You can say whatever you want about that this past season and the strength of schedule of that season, but he won it, so can't take that from him. But I will take his fucking life in this mecha. I'll tell you that. Historically, when Cage and I are in the mecha at the same time, one of us usually doesn't make it. And I'll give you a hint. It's not me. I might get eliminated further down the road, but yeah, one of us usually goes out first. And hint, hint, it's not me. So I'm looking to keep that going. Definitely looking to take Cage out. And yeah, and the rest of you motherfuckers shall follow. And the rest will follow. Okay. Sorry. Couldn't help myself. A little Trail of Dead. Y'all know about that, though. Y'all do not know about, and you will know us by the Trail of Dead. Speaking of Texas, this mecha. Let's talk. I did not make these banners. But we can do it right now, boys. Before these weigh-ins start, let's talk about some mecha dividers. Which one of these fights won? Which of these fights will be mecha dividers? Put this up there. What fight's going to divide the mecha this week, boys? Here we go, Jackie boy. The biggest dividers will be Giles Parsons, Ogden Torres, and Sanhagen Cheeto. You know what, Jackie boy? Those are some real good damn old shouts. I can't disagree with any of those. I think those will be mecha dividers. Make those. Giles Parsons. I mean, this one is pretty. It's a good shout, and it's pretty obvious why. Even the betting line reflects that, which is like it's weird because you would think Giles would be a little bit more of a favorite, but I also get why it is lined the way it is. and I think that it will reflect that in the Mecca too. There's 9 of us, so it will literally only take 3 people picking. Well, I mean, even more, like, even less now because there's these parallel mecha verses, so it's like 2 games going on at the same time. Dude, like, 2 people pick 1 guy, and it's a split, especially in our game. If 2 people pick Parsons, 50-50, and same with the other one. Same with the other game. That's still 40%. So, I don't know, man. I definitely think, this will divide it. Man, I'll go a little bit more in depth into that fight here in a minute, but yeah, that's a good shout, man. I think it's too close of a fight to really be super confident. And like if Giles was just a little bit better, they wouldn't even make this fight. But he's so flaky. I think he's the better fighter, but he might just shit the bed. This fight might come down to who wants it more, and I don't know if Giles does, but I think he's a more skilled fighter. He definitely has better wins and has fought a higher level competition. But it's such a greasy fight; it's really tough to call. That's a good shout, Jackie boy. I'm with that. I'm with it. All right. Next one you had mentioned. What was it? Nick Alexander. You fucking Weston Aussie. What's up, Nick? How are you? Oi, Nicky boy. Drop the link. I got your link. I'll drop a chain link on your skull, Moise. Nah, what's up, Big Moise? What's going on, man? Moise out for blood, dude. Moise trying to chop my damn head off. What the fuck, dude? I kill you. You don't. I want to kill you. You don't want to kill me. Okay. Now, what's up, Moise? How are you? Nick Alexander, ruin around. What up, Bo? Howdy. What you know good? Yeah, Moy's up in here chatting a little shit, a little banter. Hope all is well across the pond, across the world. We international in this thing, dude. All right, what was that other fucking fight Jack said? There were a couple other ones. The main event, yeah, I think that's a good shout. Anon Adham. All the players are here. It's a party now, boys. It's a damn Mecca party now. Nick posted in the Arkin Dome, so know you're live. I had the bell on, but didn't get the notification. That is unacceptable. You are now banned from this forever. I'm just kidding. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure it's some reference to me getting eliminated. Moise, you already know. You just shenanigans. You already know this is a fucking one-man show. Editing my pics as we speak. Nice, dude. So yeah, man, shout out to the 10 people in the building, dude. It's a fucking party now, boys. We rocking and rolling. Four pick'ems on this card. Crazy for Meg. I know, dude. Dude, not a moment too soon. We're talking about that shit right fucking now. So Anon, in case you missed the last one, I think this one's pretty obvious. Jack called this one. I have to agree. What are some of the other ones that Jack said? The main event, yeah, I think you got to. Yeah, instant banned. No questions asked. No second thoughts about it. Yeah, Ogden Torres. Yeah, dude. I will agree with that too. Ogden Torres. Let's make it official. Mecha divider. Ogden versus, is it Manuel or Miguel? I can't remember. I hope it doesn't sound racist. I think it's Manuel. I think Miguel Torres is the dude that used to fight in WC. He's like 135 pounds. In any case, yes. This is one where it's like Torres is the better striker. He's more dangerous early. Ogden is probably the side if it goes late. It's not because this is a parallel mechaverse. The mecha dividers, it is just going to take place on a razor's edge. It just takes more than one person on either fucking side picking the same fighter, and it's a divider. The only way it's not is if it's 3-1, 3-2, or a clean sweep. Or no, dude, even 3-2. That's still 60-40. This is crazy, man. So yeah, this week, these dividers are going to be very highly impactful. I'll say that. So yeah, we got so far we got Giles Parsons, Ogden Torres, and any others, man. Can y'all think of any others? And the main event. The main event. Sandman versus Cheeto. Yeah, for sure. Definitely. I think that one probably goes without saying too. This is it's a competitive fight. I love the matchmaking here. I can't was this supposed to be a different headliner? Was this supposed to be headlined by someone else? I can't really remember, but yeah, it's a dope fight. It will. I think this will divide the Mecca, much like um, last week. It's going to come down to probably. I don't know if it'll come down to the co-main event. It might come down to the Coco though. It might come down to the Coco and the main. But yeah, sorry if y'all hear that noise. The wife is I think she's getting a package together. So that's what we got so far. Any others? Any others? I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna go out on a limb with this one. I'll catch up with the chat here in a second. But I'm gonna say that Coco splits her down the middle too, Bo. I said this Wednesday on Aaron's show. It's gonna be there's gonna be a gravel scratching, dude. A gravel scratching in the park. Barb talking about she gonna kick me out of the park. Somebody getting kicked out of the park. Landwear lingo. I think. I don't know if it'll be like. Maybe not. Maybe most people are on Landwear, but dude, I think lingo is super duper live here. Maybe this is just my kind of bias on this one, but it's not going to take too much. Two people picking the same fighter in either mechaverse, and it makes it a split. Rate me, I'll rate you. 0. 0. Rate. Anon would. Oh, shots fired. Are you going to take that, Anon? You going to sit there and just take that like a Canadian? You better fucking fire back, dude. Aaron is going to win the Mecca. Not if I have anything to do with it. Neither will you, smart mouth. I'm not low IQ, so I definitely wouldn't pick an underdog on Tapology. What's your percent on Tapology? Both great in the morning. Great day. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see who gets judged and who gets fudged. What does fucking Julian say in that one? Rip off your dick and fudge it down your throat. You get 50 points for a favorite or an underdog. Not everyone can be insanely huge brain and just pick Justin Gate. I don't know, dude. Not everyone can be as awesome as me and pick Gaethje. Holy crap, you have 60% Anon. That's high level. I know that's what I'm trying to get to. I'm not far from that. Buster. I'm getting close to that Buster. I'm at 63. Trying to get 65. That's my goal. Now, darkness, the tables have turned. You cold as ice, Cardone. Mechception, 63.6. Nice, dude. Team 63. I know, dude. I don't believe it either. I'm only half awake, dude. 25% kiss, kiss. Nice. Kisses and hugs. Very impressive, Jackie boy. Can't say I'm surprised. I know. Well, this week you need the highest score out of 4 to try and nail a dog. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to take much. There's less room for error, but there's also, if you do score well, there's less people to get through. So you can look at it one of two ways. Yeah. Yeah, dude. And I mean, this is a sharp community, man. When it comes to fight predictions, I mean, we're all fucking hardcores. Should have been. Yep, that's right. That's right. Hey, man, how crazy would it have been if that was the main and then Cheeto Core was the co-main? That would have been a fucking sick main card. Still white belt after 4 years. You're a legend. I know, man. It's not the belt. It's not the color of the belt. It's the mentality. You always need to keep the white belt mentality. Yeah. Wasn't Khabib like a blue belt or something? Tell him, Jackie boy. I'm telling you, I know this is just fucking. You're like, oh, this is just fucking gay ass karate. But like, dude, I've held my own with black belts, and I have gotten tuned up by purple belts before as a brown belt. It's just, it's all about the fucking fighting the dog. It is all about the will to win or have success. Moise says, Cheeto time, baby. If Moise is high level white belt, who would you consider a fraud black belt in MMA capper community? I don't know. You tell me, Nick. Onama is gonna kill Askabov. Great. 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 Apparently, purple belt in jiu-jitsu has done years of Muay Thai. I'd rather be in shape fat white than a yeah. MMA prediction guru is the biggest fraud, at least one of his personalities. Yeah, which one? You got to pick a personality, dude. Papa Vici. Jesus Christ. Yeah, dude. It doesn't like the belt is like I should have my black belt in karate, but that like I would never consider myself an expert. Black belt, and this is just for Shotokan. The black belt just means you are competent in the basics. You understand the basics. Dude, I've said this before. There's a guy that I used to train with who now has his black belt. And dude, I used to fuck him up in sparring and in testing. Like they would always, we were like, we had started around the same time and we're like progressing through the belts at the same pace. But dude, it just, the belt itself doesn't really mean anything. It's just like, that's the kind of thing where it's like, how much are you training? That's really what it means. Especially when you get higher up. But that's just karate. I know jiu-jitsu, you have to train for a lot longer to get, it takes a lot longer between belts. But yes, always, no matter what martial art it is, keep the white belt mentality. Any real instructor will tell you that. Yeah, that is right. It's cliche and it's kind of corny, but it's true too. Skill beats strength and will beats skill. If you have skill and will, you're gonna fucking destroy people. So these are what we got so far. Before these, any last minute shout outs for Mecha Dividers? This is what we got so far. Any others? Let's see. Topology. 63.2 on Topology. Hmm. I don't think a lot of people are picking Daniel De Silva. I don't know how many people are picking Lucas Alexander either. Potentially could be a divider, but I don't know, man. How about this one? I haven't heard anyone mention this one, but this is, I think this could be potentially one. What do y'all think about this? I think potentially, I don't know this. You'll see the result in the fruits of the happening. But I think Chidi Derive potentially. I would not be super stunned if it came to be that a few people were on Derive. I can see it, man. Stylistically, I can dig. I dig. I dig the pick. I get it. The better wrestler, I'd say that. The better sambo grappler for sure. They both have a jiu-jitsu. Chidi's grappling has improved over the years. He does have a black belt. He is good at not, I wouldn't say like his takedown defense is incredible, but he is good at using, oh, excuse me, thought I felt a burp coming. There it is. He is good at using his jujitsu to create sweeps, create scrambles, keep himself safe. So I do think that Chidi's a better striker and Derive's a better grappler. So stylistically, I can understand the Derive pick. I'm on Chidi though. I think he'll fucking knock his ass out. But I can see it, man. It ain't gonna take but a couple few people to pick Derive, and boom, there you go, split. Exactly. Exactly. Very, very, very well said. If my fucking, oh my god, I fucking, dude, I fucking hate this computer right now, dude. It is. It exactly, dude. Exactly. All white belts are the same. Not all black belts are the same. It is, and to a degree, I understand it. That's basically why I don't have mine. Like the skills are there. I like train and spar at a black belt level, but I wasn't like going every time they had class like you're supposed to be. Especially when you're going for black belt, man, you have to. But yeah, that's very well put. Very, very well said. Oh my fucking god, how did I skip over that? Good fucking lord. Dude, I'm telling you, man. MMA guru, he's a good predictor. He does pretty well in the betting. He does train. He is a weird fucking dude. I don't know the guy personally, but he is a strange fellow. And that's coming from another pretty weird guy. I mean, yeah. Yeah, it happened. It was real. The lingo ate your baby. Cardone. I remember seeing Guru and Bro. Yeah, dude. I mean, they're boys, man. Justin and Guru are cool. They was chilling, drinking. Yep, yep. The dingo. Oh, yep. Classic Seinfeld reference. Ah, yeah, I think it is on everybody probably. Dude, if I dude, if I was to go back and I have like all my videos from my old channel are still on my phone. If I was to go back and listen to some of those, and those are only from 4 years ago, dude. 3, 4 or 5 years ago, dude, I would probably cringe out of my goddamn skin, dude. Right out of my fucking epidermis. Yep, for sure. 550 away from a black belt, been doing every UFC card and some other cards for 2.5 years. Nice. Yeah, I think my tapology started in late 2021. I've only done UFC picks and I'm sitting at 63. So you can do worse. Been slacking tapology picks. Quite the commitment, but I've only made picks for arts competitions. Yeah, right. Yeah. You're a fucking funny guy, Moise. Tapology. Tapology. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right, boys. Well, here it is. These are the mecha dividers we got so far. And I think this will do it for, excuse me, this will do it for my coverage and my hyping up of Mecha Week 4. Shout out to the Rabbit Dog, Mr. Arkansas. Subscribe to his channel for more details. Stay tuned. Saturday night, it is going down. Parallel Mechaverse. 2 mechas going on at the same time. And it's going to get fucking brutal, dude. It's going to get bloody. So shout out to you guys. Best of luck. You're going to fucking need it, especially if you in Mechaverse 2. I'm going to fuck y'all up, dude. Your boy due for a Highlander. So let's fucking get it. But yeah, best of luck to everyone. Shout out to Mr. Arkansas. And yeah, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. I will get the all the shit ready and we'll come back and do these weigh-ins. But yeah, man, shout out to Ark. Shout out to everyone that's been in the Mecca this season. And this should be a good week. All right. Intermission. It's going. All right, boys. Here we go. I was paying attention while these were going on. I'll probably miss someone now, but I did see Cheeto and Ocho. Cheeto looked all right. Ocho looked a little rough, but let's see. Hopefully, I didn't miss too much. God damn it. Jesus Christ. All right. That was Victor Altamirano, I believe. I will catch up with that here in a second, but here we go. All right. We got Preston Parsons coming up here. Let me get these fucking banners up. Parsons. God, get your fucking audio together, man. He looks a little rough. God, the audio is fucking shitty. All right, we got Holly coming up to the scales now. It's kind of hard to tell. The camera's a little farther away from the scale than it usually is. She looks all right. I'm just going to leave her in neutral. But I'm kind of, it's kind of frustrating that I can't really. All right. Derive is up there right now. Okay. 186 for Derive. This really pisses me off, man. I hate when you can't really fucking get a good look. All right, Perez looks like shit. I can see that from here. God, he looks bad. I can see his fucking. You can hang out and you can camp in the fucking overhang of his cheekbone. You can camp underneath there, like if you're climbing the mountain or something. All right, Yana Santos, excuse me. It's not close enough to the scale where I can really get a good look at their faces. Yana Santos, 135. She looks all right, I guess. Yeah, the sound is. This is torture, dude. But with the vantage point and the fucking audio, fucking put a bullet in me, dude. I'm just kidding. All right, Alexander looking a little rough, looking a little sucked out. Definitely looking rough though. All right, there you go. Tennessee, stand up. Middle Tennessee, stand up. Nate, the train. Clarksville. $145.5. Looks like shit as he usually does. He never looks good on the scale. It doesn't matter. He wins fights and loses fights, and he always looks like shit. All right, Officer Giles. Could be a big mecha divider right here. This is his what, third fight at 170. $170.5. And I can't really see his face, but I can't say he looks rough, man. He looks better than. I feel like he looks better than he did before the Kosi fight, but I can't really remember. But he didn't look too bad. All right, Daniel Pineda. God, he looks terrible. Dude, this motherfucker is gonna get smoked, dude. 145.5. Looks rough. Shout out to the 5 people in the building. I'm going to get the banner up once this is done. I'm just taking all these down, giving my quick opinion on whether they look good or bad. There we go. Macy, come get up there, girl. So, girl. $125.5. Looking like a snack. Now that's fine. She's fine. All right, CJ Vergara up next. Looking pretty good. He said, "Talk to me, Bo." 126, baby. Looking pretty good. Yeah, man. I have not seen too many fighters that have looked. I haven't seen too many fighters that have looked that great, honestly. One 26. He looked a little rough. He had energy and shit, but he definitely looks sucked out. Daniel Lacerda, Daniel De Silva, whatever in the fuck his name is. You're getting your fucking walking papers. Fucking jobber. All right. Lights out lingo, baby. Let's get it. $146. I'm leaving him in neutral. He doesn't look terrible. Looks like he might be a little drained, but it's nothing too bad. He didn't like step on the scale super light or anything. Like he didn't like you can tell like when they're really drained and feeling it, like they'll just ever so like gingerly get up on that scale. He didn't look that bad. Can't say he looked incredible, but I'm just leaving him in neutral. Okay, looks like this might be the first lull. Let me go back real quick and see what I missed. If I did at all. All right, never mind. I think we are good right now. Okay, I did miss Corey. Okay, Corey looks pretty good. Cheetah looks pretty good too. I say Cheetah looks good. He doesn't look too sunken in. Yeah, Corey and Cheetah both look good. Okay, Ocho looked a little rough. Ocho looked rough. Yeah, Victor cuts a lot of weight, dude. Well, God, no shit. You're at 124 and a half. Why are you weighing under like that? No wonder. Dude, he looks the worst physically. Yeah, Parsons looks a little drained. I don't think I've missed anything, though. No, I don't think I've missed anything. Okay, this is a good time to update this. Sorry, y'all. I'm just calculating these or writing these down, these weigh-ins, and I'll put the banner up here in a second. I think that's everyone. Yes, in the correct order. Oh, I need to see what Holly. I've never seen what she looked like. I'm leaving Holly in neutral. She doesn't look terrible, but yeah, we are caught up. We are fucking caught up. All right, let me put these results up there. Sorry, a little bit of rough start to the weigh-ins. That's my fault for poor time management, so I apologize. But let me get this up there. All right. Okay. Boom. Edit results. All right, here we go. Man, I gotta turn the fucking light on. It is gloomy out there, boys. Jesus. Oh my god, this fucking piece of shit lamp. This lamp is just fucked up. All right. Here we go. Corey was the first to weigh in. Sand Hagen. I do have the volume up in case anyone else. Yes, we're live. Okay. Sandhagen was 135 and a half. Cheeto was 136. And not a championship fight, so I don't have to be bang on. Peterson 146. Altamirano was 124 and a half. He looks so fucking emaciated. Parsons Preston 7-1. Holm 135 and a half. Rayev 186. So we're still waiting on Cheedy. Alex Perez, like shit. 126. No one's missed weight so far. That's good. Santos. Thank God I don't have to fucking try and spell out Kunitskaya. It's not that hard to spell, but still. Some of the hard names or like the longer names, you can sound them out phonetically pretty easy, but still it's just a little. Are you fucking kidding me? God damn, I hate StreamYard sometimes. Dude, that really fucking pisses me off. Shit. Fucking accidentally tapped one thing and it erased everything. I hadn't saved it, so it erased every fucking weight that I had written down. That's really annoying. It's tingly ass hands. Stupid ass twiggy alien fuck. I have Perez, 26, Santos, 135. What the fuck? Oh, Alexander. Alexander, 146. He looked a little rough. The energy was there, but he looked sucked out. Landwehr looking rough. What makes the weight 145.5. Kevin Giles didn't look too bad. Thought he would look rougher. 7.5. Data 45.5. See, Aba 125.5. CJ Vergara was 126. I was gonna say De Silva, Lacerda. Pick a fucking name, dude. I can't stand that shit. Dude, I love me some Brazilians, but pick a fucking name. Decide what your goddamn name's gonna be and fucking go with that. I hate when they have. It's not that they have like more than one. I don't care if your name is like 4 names, but when you go, sometimes you're going by this name, sometimes you're going by that name. Lacerda de Silva, de Silva de Cerda, fucking Douglas de Silva de Andrade, de Silva de Andrade. Just like, motherfucker, pick a goddamn name. Pick a goddamn name to go by. First name, last name. Jesus Christ. It doesn't matter. You're a fucking jobber anyway. We're not going to have to remember your fucking stupid ass, confusing ass, fucking pancaking ass name for much longer, but that shit's annoying. All right, I'm pretty sure Lingo is the last dude to weigh in. Yeah, it was Lingo. Yep. Yep. We are up to date. All righty. Save. Oh, thank fucking God. Okay. There we go. All righty. Now, while I am getting my 2 cents together on who looks good and bad, I would advise that you do that. That is my word to the wise. Not a disclaimer, just that's my sage-like wisdom for today. Take that as you will. All right, who's looking good? Well, it's kind of hard to tell because it's not a great vantage point. I wish they were zoomed in a little bit more, but it is what it is. I will say Corey, Cheeto. Say more people looking rough than looking good, but again, it's tough to tell. The people that are looking rough definitely stand out more. So it's like I know they're looking bad, and they look worse if they was more zoomed in. But people that look really good, I can't. It's hard to tell, man. The vantage point isn't great. The audio is really fucking shitty. I know that doesn't matter so much, but overall, not overly impressed with the production so far. And I know some of this is MMA Junkie and their camera, but the way they have the media pool set up, it's I don't know. I don't care for it. I'll say that. Okay. Yeah, there's only I mean, some people will disagree that some people might have a couple more, but I only have a couple people up there looking good. Let me get the rough ones together. More people looking like they had some rough ass weight cuts, though. Ocho look rough. There's some sucked out skeletal fucking gaunt angular cheekbone features. Everyone trying to have a fucking catch with Chase Utley or something. I don't know. Ocho, Victor, Preston, Lucas, Nate, the fucking cringy ass train dude, Pineda. Oh yeah, I gotta put Vergara up and looking sharp. Silva. And some people I just kind of just take it or leave it. Barber, Macy, CJ. Okay, here's what we got so far, boys. Here's what we got so far, gents. Edit, avatar. Looking sharp. Here's who's looking sharp so far. Looking pretty fucking good. Co-main events looking the best. They're looking the most prepared. Big shocker. I know. It's a real shocker for the people. And here's who's kind of looking a little dookie. Like I said, some of these people had some okay energy, but they all looked skeletal. Like they had rough cuts. Like Ocho was real excited when he made weight. He gave a big war cry. Same with Alexander, but they both looking rough. Pineda looked really fucking bad. Physically, I'd have to say Victor Altamirano looked the worst. He looked like he cut the most weight. But like as far as like their energy and how fucking lively they looked, I'd say Pineda probably looked the worst. He looked drained and like he didn't want to be there. Even though Altamirano looked the worst physically, he's still like he was smiling and shit. And if he's hurting real bad, he had a good poker face, but he looked, dude, you could see. Like I said, you could camp in his clavicle. So yeah, that's what I got so far. Shout out to the 3 people still in the building. Everyone, make sure you smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. The likes definitely help a little bit channel like this. Shout out to all the live viewers that have been coming through, man. I really appreciate it. Shout out to everyone that's been plugging and pumping this channel and shouting your boy out and shit. I do appreciate the support. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad, boys. Yeah, I do too. I do too. Mechaverse 2 is so much harder than Mechaverse 1. Only top 25% are safe compared to 40. It's hard to be. Yeah, both sides are tough, man. Dude, if it was Haley Cowan 2 weeks in a row or like 2 fights in a row, that'd be really fucking bad. Yes, sir. Texas versus Tennessee. He's training Texas too. Mesquite, Texas. I'm not sure exactly where it is. What up? What up, Jabroni? Came for your fucking daily RKO. Well, there it is for you, Cage. Yeah, taking notes, stealing my picks. You ginger fuck. Now what's up, Cage? Shout out to Cage. Shout out to the boys at Pub Sports Radio. They got their Pubapalooza thing going on, making the pilgrimage to the San Antonio, man. So they're making the pilgrimage to the motherland. They're all going to the fights, man. So shout out to them. I know it'll be a good time. Let's see where we at, boys. Okay, we're updated on this. Who looks good? Who looks bad? We are all caught up. I don't think I've missed anything. No, this is still live. So yeah, we're all up to date. Let's talk about some bets, dude. Y'all want to get greasy real quick? I need to fucking smoke some more weed. I'll tell you that. I'm not nearly high enough, dude, to deal with some cageroni. I'm not nearly fucking stoned enough for that. Nice, dude. Well, it'll bring back some fucking PTSD for you. All right, so this was not the first play I made, but this is the first play that I'm going to announce because that's what I want to do. That's the way I want to do it on my fucking channel. All right, here we go. Shout out to my dude, Aaron the dog. Hanging tough. Wednesday, again, big respect to him for doing the show at all. But this was every week Aaron drops a 5-leg parlay called the Jong Lee parlay. Jong Lee's always in there asking for it. I have tailed that parlay this week, dude. Tailed the 5-piece. I like it. I'm tailing it because I agree with every single leg. A couple of them may get sketchy here and there, but overall, I like it. I think I favor all of these fighters to win, and I tailed it. I'm not betting much this week. I never usually bet a ton to begin with. And before I throw this up there, this was already up, but let me just reiterate this. The stream is for entertainment purposes only. It is not gambling, certainly not financial advice. If you do decide to tail any of these, you're doing so at your own risk. I take no responsibility. Speaking of responsibility, bet that way. And if you can't, call that number. Please and thank you. All right. Shout out to my dude, Aaron the dog. I am tailing. I only bet a unit. I'm putting 0.2 of that unit on this. Altamirano, Vergara, Peterson, Njokwani, Cop. Good plus money. If this hits, your boy's in the green. Your boy's made his nut for the night if this hits. I think it's got a pretty decent chance. Honestly, the legs that I'm worried about the most. I'm sorry, man. I'm not worried about Alex Perez. I know that he has some really good losses, but he ain't got shit for wins. He's just not, like, he's always been overhyped to me. I don't think he really deserved the title shots. Every time he gets a step up in competition, he gets fucking crushed, like, really quickly. He's just like, cool, you fucking knocked Juicy Formiga out with, he's another, like, yes, he's not bad. He has some good wins, but he's kind of a fucking fraud too, man. I'm not saying Formiga's his best win. His best win. And he's a guy that's kind of up and down, a little bit fraudulent in his own right. I just don't think Perez is that good. He's not terrible. I just think Cop is the real deal. And if you're going to if you're gonna give Cop a hard time, see that's what I don't get. The people that are on Perez are like, dude, look at the people he's lost to. Look at who Cop's lost to. Nicolau's a good fighter, and I thought he fucking might have won that fight. Pantoja, dude, he lost a decision to Pantoja in his first fucking UFC fight. Pantoja fucking destroyed Perez. Cop's going to have a huge speed advantage. I think he's going to fuck Perez up, dude. I think there's a chance he could knock Perez out. I know Perez has never been knocked out before. I know he got knocked out by Benavidez, but he's only been knocked out once. But he's had 8 fight cancellations in like 3 fucking years, 2 or 3 years. I don't think the dude he looked like shit. I don't think he's dialed in. We haven't seen Cop weigh in yet, but I just think Manel's a better fighter. He's a better fighter. He's got a higher ceiling. He's coming into his own. He's going to have a big speed and striking advantage. I think he's the real deal, and Perez is a fraud. So I think that one hits. I'm not too worried about that one. I'm not really worried about Altamirano either. The guys that Victor and CJ are fighting, I think are on their fucking way out. I don't think a ton of Lucas Alexander either. I am slightly worried about Duraev if he decides to just be a rat. I'm a little worried. That's the leg I'm worried about the most is Duraev like being a Sambo rat and just laying on Chidi, like being so fucking terrified of the striking, which he should be, and just pushes him to the cage, takes him down, and just lays on him. That's the leg I'm worried about the most, but I think Chidi's going to starch him. He doesn't take punishment well. Chidi's not that. He's not a fish out of water on the ground. He does play jiu-jitsu a little more than I like against a Sambo fighter, but on the feet, dude, I don't think he's going to get held down for 3 rounds, and I think that he's going to find the kill shot at some point. Hey, speak of the devil, dude, Manel Cop. Here we go. What's he look like? Doesn't look too bad. Again, I can't really see, dude. It's too far away. He doesn't look... There we zoom in a little bit. You must have fucking heard me, dude. Looks pretty good, man. 125.5 for the Star Boy. All right. Edit that. CJ looking good. Manel looking good. 125.5 for the Star Boy. Oh my God, you fucking slow ass computer. Well, it is nasty out there, dude. It's not too cold, but it is rainy and gloomy and fucking. All right, 125.5. Lingo. Cop. 125.5. Locked in. Boom. Update this. Five-legger in Texas. God, I know, dude. That is another thing I'm worried about. Texas judging. He is so fucking overrated, man. That is the one I'm the most worried about. Stylistically, yeah, but Duraev he's another fraud, dude. You punch him one time and he's wearing it on his face. I agree. He's a fucking fraud. What up, Zach? What you doing? You been watching these weigh-ins, dude? What do you think so far? So yeah, if you're just joining me, that's who I think's looking good. This is who I think's looking a little rough. Gwen? Yeah. Oh, God. You're looking a little rough there. But this is my first bet. I am tailing the air in the dog 5-piece. Shout out to my dude. I only got one other play. I'm betting a unit this weekend, but I only got one other play on UFC San Antone. And I'm taking the damn Texan, boys. Trailer Park Throwdown. Nate and Austin going to do some gravel scratching. I'm going to go with a hard-hitting Texan. You listen to Landwehr in his interviews. You listen to that last one he did on Media Day. He's some dudes fight. He likes to bang. Yes. That he's going to stand right in front of him and trade. And I think Austin has better hands. I think that's one of the first martial arts that Lingo got into was boxing. You can tell, man. Got a good one, too. Good left hook. Good uppercut. He throws long combinations, especially like he struggles with guys that are elusive strikers. Like he struggled a little bit with Saldana, but he's a pressure fighter, dude. And Landwehr just comes right the fuck at you. I think there's a chance, yeah, like Lingo could get broken late, but I'm sorry, dude. I just don't think Lingo's going to fall off a cliff like Onama. And man, I'm sorry. Juicy J is good, but he ain't that fucking good. He's chinny as a motherfucker. And he destroyed. I mean, yes, Juicy J offensively. Eros is good. I'm not saying he's not good. He definitely has better wins than Lingo. He's probably better fighter than Lingo. Herbert Burns ain't, though. Herbert Burns just sucks. He'd fucking destroyed the dude. Onama had him within an inch of his fucking life. He doesn't have a very good chin. If he goes in there trying to be a tough guy against Lingo, and that sounds like what he's going to fucking do, that gives Lingo his path to victory. At plus 200, I had to do it. Lights out Lingo, baby. Let's get it. I think Nate Landwehr is another overrated ass motherfucker. I think he was able to expose someone like Onama, who's a little overrated too. You know, Ludovic. Again, how do you fucking rate Ludovic Klein? You know what I mean? Cool, you beat Jai Herbert. He's a fucking jobber. He's a chinny jobber. Or you drew against Jai Herbert. Sorry, he didn't beat him. He drew against him. You know, that win isn't aging super great. Onama, like, I don't know, man. I just don't like Landwehr. Landwehr's popular because of how crazy he fights, and people have made a lot of money on him betting him as an underdog because he's able to weather the storm. Like, if he tries to trade with dude, Lingo hits hard, and the dude is getting hurt just about every other fight. He's getting hurt or knocked out in about every other fight. He looked like shit against Elkins. I don't know, man. I just don't think Landwehr's that good. And I think he's annoying as fuck. And I hope Lingo just fucking knocks his fucking block off, dude. Let's fucking go. Nice, dude. Rise and shine. You sleepyhead fuck. Nah, what up, Zach? Dash back after a dip. Yep. Following the Cageroni playbook. Texas judges. If that's how he gonna fight him, dude, you gonna stand toe to toe? You gonna scratch some gravel with Lingo? Yeah, let's fucking get it. Now, if Landwehr grapples, he can smoke Austin. That's what I'm a little worried about, but Nate is not the fucking sharpest knife in the block, and I think he's going to be a blockhead, and I think Lingo's going to knock it off. I don't think, like, I think Landwehr should be the favorite. He's beaten, like, a slightly higher level of competition, but I don't think he's that good, and I don't think Lingo's that bad. I think the line should be a little bit closer. And it sounds like Landwehr is going to give Lingo his kind of fight. That's what I'm hoping. Telling you, dude. Mecha Divider. Choo choo. Nate Sub. Yep. Oh, dude, everyone gonna be watching this one. Everyone gonna be out in the middle of the street or trailer park watching boys scratch some gravel. There's a good old redneck throwdown. Lingo KO, round 1. All right. Where are we at? What are we doing here? What are we doing here, boys? All right. So I was going to kind of wait to talk about this because it's not really UFC related. But since we are talking about gambling, this is the remainder of my action. Now I have 0.2 units on the Air and the Dog parlay on the 5-piece. I have 0.4 on Lingo. The other 0.4, gentlemen, are going on who I consider to be the best dog. This is who I think the livest dog is this weekend. And that is one motherfucking Caleb Sweet Hands Plant. Give me Caleb Plant at plus 220. I think he is such a fucking live dog. I think he's a better, more complete fighter than Benavidez. And this is a step up in competition for Caleb. You can say whatever the fuck you want, but David Benavidez is not as good as Canelo Alvarez. Or my name ain't fucking 2 cents. I'm not saying Benavidez can't win, but it's a slight step down from Canelo. It's a different fight, but the skill level is not the same, dude. Canelo is way, way more crafty than Benavidez. Now, yes, he's a lot bigger. I don't know that he hits harder, though. I think this fucking narrative that, like, Benavidez is like the Mexican monster, like, that's some Mike Tyson bullshit, dude. Like, that's a false narrative. He's a combination puncher. He's a volume puncher. Now, he does have some pop on his punches, but it is not one-punch knockout power. And I'm sorry, I think that's what it's going to take. Like, Canelo had to fucking crack him. And he didn't get to him till late. And to me, like, yeah, Canelo, I've always criticized Canelo for having, not the best footwork. Benavidez is even worse. Like, Canelo does have ring craft. He does know his way around the ring very well. And he can box off the front and back foot. I don't know how well Benavidez is going to be able to box if Plant is just playing the outfighter and just sticking and moving. Like, Caleb Plant can box like that for 12 rounds. Everyone thinks, oh, Benavidez is going to knock him out late. Why? Why do you think that? Because Canelo did? That is the only thing y'all have to go on. I'm not saying Plant doesn't slow down at all, but man, have you seen Benavidez late in fights? It looks like shit. Like, dude, he went to, like, Gavril took him twice to the cards. Like, Gavril's a fucking nobody, dude. He is not nearly as good as Caleb Plant. Not fucking nearly. And that dude sat Benavidez on his ass. I think Caleb Plant's going to fuck him up. I think Caleb Plant is going to tune Benavidez up. Don't be surprised if Caleb Plant drops him either, because David Benavidez, I don't know if those weigh-ins have taken place yet. They're taking place sometime today, but dude, Benavidez was looking drained. He's looking shredded and muscular, but his face is looking sunken in. And he had another pound to cut. Dude, if he had a rough weight cut, I don't know, dude. Caleb, this is another false narrative. Caleb Plant is not pillow fisted, dude. I'm not saying he's Wilder either. But when he sits down on his punches, hey, dude, you got a little fucking pop on him too. So don't be shocked if David Benavidez hits the deck. He does not have the best defense. Caleb Plant is way more defensively responsible. And I don't know, man. Like, everyone is like, oh, Caleb Plant's chinny got knocked out by Canelo. Dude, Billy Joe Saunders has never been stopped before. He had never lost before. So I don't know, man. I think the narrative that Benavidez is some one-punch power puncher and that Caleb Plant is pillow-fisted, I think those are both false narratives. So yeah, give me Plant for the upset. I'm a little surprised that he's the underdog. I mean, not really. I guess not really. Like, basically, every fucking Mexican American and Latino American, Hispanic American is going to be behind Benavidez. Just about. Most white and black boxing fans will be on Caleb Plant. But this is going to be a very contentious fight. These dudes, I mean, there is real fucking beef here. Caleb Plant and Benavidez cannot fucking stand each other, dude. Like, there's real beef there, and this is the best fight. I'm sorry, Sandhagen Cheeto is a good fight. It is not as good as Plant Benavidez. It's not. This should have been for a belt, dude. This should have been for 2 belts. This should have been a fucking unified championship. And it could have been if David Benavidez didn't fucking duck Caleb Plant. I'm glad this fight is happening, but this could have happened before. So keep that in mind too. All this rah-rah tough guy bullshit coming out of the Benavidez corner. Caleb Plant pimp slapped David Benavidez's brother, called him out. David already ducked it. But now that the fight's happened, now that Caleb Plant basically forced this fight, Benavidez is saying he's trying to fight him outside the hotel, fight him, saying he's going to fight him in the street anywhere he can. Now that the fight's already been made, he has to memorize his promo on the mic, fucking reading his fucking promo off his phone. He's just corny, man. Corny, fake, tough guy shit. I think Plant is the much better fighter. I think he's craftier. I think he's just better. More experience at a higher level, better footwork, better boxing ability. Hand speed is similar. Power is similar. Chin is similar. You know? Footwork and defense are not similar. Nice. Best of luck. Nice, dude. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, Yeah, I already talked about it. Smart mouth. Dude, we got fucking throttled. Arkansas got fucked up, dude. UConn beat our fucking ass. Dude, it's the best fucking fight this weekend, man. It really is. Cheeto Corey is a great fight. This is an awesome fucking fight. Nah, man. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, dude. It's not for me. Not for me. I'm sorry, dude. That's how you know you're just not a boxing fan. this is y'all don't know how fucking good this fight is. Y'all don't, yeah, like you just don't understand like the build up for this fight, the fucking how much these dudes fucking hate each other. Go check out the fucking press conferences, the highlights, and the fucking all the shit talk. I'm sure there's a video on it, the beef that has led up to this. But this should have been for the unified IBF WBC 168-pound championship. This should have been a unified fight, but it's still a good one. I'm way more excited for this than the main event. Let's fucking go. Best of luck. Tail at your own risk. Let's fucking go. Sweet hands plant, baby. You want to talk about value? If you want to talk about fucking value on an underdog, oh my God. Okay, so that is my action. This is my action this weekend. Couple ducats on the Aaron the Dog 5-piece. A little bit of action on Lingo. A little bit on Plant. That's 1 unit wagered for a potential payout of 4. Let's fucking go. Oh, they look like it too. They were too big. They out rebounded the living fuck out of us, dude. Offensively and defensively. Usually we're pretty like offensively rebounding. We're not incredible, but we usually get the rebounds off missed shots, off our opponent's missed shots. Dude, they were offensive rebounding the living fuck out of us. They were making all their threes. We couldn't hit shit. They were just a better team. We came out flat. We blew our load against Kansas. That was basically like our tournament right there. Is like we're like again, people were like making fun of us for celebrating. Half of me was like, "Fuck y'all, dude! Like we deserve this," and half of us was like, "God damn it, you're probably right." Like, fuck. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's. I don't think so either. I laughed so hard at Tennessee giving up the lead to the 9 seed. I know, man. It's a tough one. It's a tough loss, dude. Yep. So yeah, I mean, it's Sweet 16, dude. That's a little more money for the program. That's a little, maybe another good recruit or two. I'll take it. So yeah. Let's look at who is left to weigh in. Let's do that. But shout out to the 3 people in the building. Hope you're all doing good this morning. It's been a good stream so far, man. Had 11 people in here. All right, a great success. What the fuck am I doing right now? God damn it. Who is left to weigh in? We are still waiting on Vinicius Salvatore, Manuel Torres, excuse me, Tucker Lutz, Cheedy, Andrea Lee, and that's it. 2 Elite Eights and a Sweet 16. Elite 8, Sweet 16. Musselman's a good fucking coach, man. Good coach, great recruiter, dude. Like incredible recruiter. Really good coach too. NBA coach at one point. I think that's why he has a lot of success. he commands the respect of his team, and like he gets the players to respond to him. And it's like who wouldn't want to play for the guy? So it's like the recruiting is top notch, top notch. All right, who's left to weigh in? Waiting on. Doesn't work. Waiting on. Pulling. Still waiting on. That sounds better. Still waiting on. And I think we're live still. Yep. Yep. Live. Haven't missed anyone. Still waiting on. Salvador Torres. What? GD and Lee. So, which of these fights y'all want to talk about? Yep, for sure. For sure. We're going to break through one of these days. We have a shit ton of talent. The shooting killed us, and ultimately, like, we didn't have the size. We didn't have the size, dude. Like, that is the one thing about. Yeah, we recruit crazy good for the SEC, but then it's like on the broader scale, you got to compete with programs like fucking Kansas and UConn and Gonzaga that just get these fucking huge dudes every fucking year. Kentucky, they just reload. Reload. God damn. But yeah, I can't hate on the Hogs. Had a good run. Another good run. You make it to the Sweet 16, you had a pretty good run. It's hard to win 2 games in the tournament. It's hard to win 1 fucking game. Look at fucking UVA. National champions a couple years ago get fucking bounced in the first round, dude. See ya. Take your fucking bougie asses back to Charlottesville. I'll be there soon. Yeah. Nah, man, we are gonna go to Charlottesville here in a couple weeks. A little birthday party to attend. But yeah, man. Rough sledding last night, but it is what it is. Always next year. Especially with Musselman. Oh, God. A yawn and a stretch. Okay. But yeah, let's talk some fights, man. Let's talk some San Antonio fights. Give me a fight. We'll talk about it. I got to piss. I'm going to take a piss. Y'all give me a fight to talk about. Three people in the chat. Oh, God damn it. All right, I'm back. What do you smartasses have for me? Give me a fight. Give me a fucking fight. I wish Syracuse would make a fucking tournament. Yeah, best of luck to the Orange, getting in the dance next year. All right, well let me pick a fight. Let me just pick a fight here. What fight do I want to talk about? Let's talk about Torres versus Ogden. Let's talk about that. Now, first of all, let me see if I missed any fucking. Let's see if I missed any fucking weigh-ins. Put these fucking headphones back on. Connected. Power on. Connected. Shut the fuck up, AG1. Fucking stupid ass green shit. Did I miss anyone? No, I don't believe I did. No, I don't think so. I don't believe so. I don't believe so. Okay. Let me just double check. MMA Junkie. MMA Junkie, yes. Weigh-in results. That's what I need. Thank you. Yeah, still waiting on Lee, Cheaty, Lutz. Oh, yeah, we are still waiting on Trey Ogden. Excuse me. We are still waiting on Ogden. Sorry. Ocho has weighed in. For some reason, I got Ocho confused, and we are still waiting on Ogden. Salvador Ogden. Torres, Lutz, Cheaty, and Lee. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, MMA Junkie. Yep. Salvador, Torres, Ogden, Lutz, Cheaty, and Lee. Let's talk about Ogden and Torres. Ogden is not an incredible striker. I just don't think he's shit on the feet either. Like Torres is a better striker. Let's not get that confused. Let's get that out of the way first. Torres is a better striker. I don't know if the guy can go 3 rounds with Ogden. He's been 3 rounds once. He went to split over a jobber. Ogden isn't a world beater, but he's kind of just like a fucking old leather boot. I know Torres has some subs too. I could see Ogden getting clubbed and subbed. I just don't think he's going to get knocked out. He's pretty fucking tough. He's not trash on the feet. Dude, I think if anybody's getting subbed, it's Torres. I don't think the dude can go 3 rounds, but the first round is going to be really sketchy. I know some people, that's where some people have Torres. Like, he's just going to catch Ogden with something. I don't think so, but he could, man. That's a good fight. I think that will kind of divide things in the Mecca. Shout out to the Rabbit Dog, but man, I don't know. I like Ogden there. I like Ogden with the experience. I've just seen this. I feel like I've seen this movie before. This flashy first round finisher ain't really fought nobody. Gets pushed a little bit. I don't know, man. Feel like I've seen this movie before, but we're gonna see soon. Where is the big old man? Big bad show tonight. What up, show? What are you doing? Shout out to Big Show. Shout out to the boys at Pub Sports Radio. Hope Pubapalooza is going well. What's going on, man? How is everything down there? Shit, y'all gonna be broadcasting from the motherland, dude. Straight from the source. Down in San Antone. Y'all drink one, smoke one for me, dude. Yes, indeed. That's the man right there responsible for this dank ass overlay. Who you like this weekend, show? I'll real quick go back over my bets. I only got 3. Only got 3 plays. Only got a unit. Only got a unit this weekend. Here go mines. The Aaron the Dog 5-piece. Shout out to my dude Aaron the Dog. Lingo. And give me sweet hands. 5-piece. Lights out. Sweet hands. That's what I like. But yeah, dude, I was just talking about Ogden Torres. I think Torres early, Ogden late. I just feel like I can trust Ogden more. Oh, missing something. What am I missing here? Good Lord, Vinicius Salvador looking like a fucking god. Looking like a fucking zombie. The energy's there, but my God, does he look drained. Let's see what he weighed. Golly. All right. Dude, he is hollering like he just won the lottery, dude. He must have been cutting like up until the very second because they hit 126 and it sounded like he just like I don't know, just escaped from prison or just like cheated death or he looks terrible. But we need to update the banner here. Put that up while I am doing this. Salvador, 126. Takes the weight. Give him props for that. Salvador, 126. Save that. Boom. Looking rough. De Silva. Salvador. Ooh. Yeesh. Let's fucking go, dude. Hey, Nick Alexander, you want to get hyped up, dude? You want to get hyped up for that fight? Go watch. Let me see if I can find a good video while I'm watching this. If you want to find out what this beef is all about, this Plant Benavidez beef, and it is real beef. It is not, dude. Sometimes there's like, oh, bro, it's all love. I was just talking shit before the fight. No, this shit, they do not fucking like each other. If they weren't booked to fight and they were this close, they would be tussling. They would be tussling in the streets. It's corny for Benavidez to act like that now because the fight's already signed and they're gonna fight each other anyway. Just so for him to be like, dude, I'll fucking fight you right now, pussy. It's like, dude, that's what you were looking like when Plant pimp slapped your brother. You were looking pussy. You didn't do shit. You just fucking stood there like a goof. So yeah, go. Let me find a good video. Plant Benavidez altercation. Okay, yeah, go check out Fight Hype. Fucking hype. I can't believe I'm fucking plugging hype. Fucking Floyd hype, fighthype.com. Benavidez and Caleb Plant brawl that started it all. Watch origin of the beef. This is the origin of the beef. So the dude, go watch that. The dude in the glasses is Jose Benavidez Jr. He's a boxer as well. He fought Bud Crawford. So basically, Benavidez and company rolled up on Caleb Plant's gym. It started with both of them talking shit to each other online. They found out where Caleb Plant was training. They mobbed up on him and rolled up to his gym. It was like 10-on-3 basically. And you can see what happens in the video, but like it gets wild. And that's where it started. But dude, and then just go, that's where it starts, and then go watch the like press conferences. Watch the first press conference where Benavidez is like reading off of his phone. Like he's like talking shit off of something that he memorized off his phone. And like it's been funny, man. They had a fucking like a little dust up out by the fucking like Benavidez tried to like fight him by the valet stands. Like, dude, what is this? But it's funny, very entertaining. It'll fucking hype you up for it if you want to get into that fight. Dude, for real, farm to table, truly organic, grass-fed beef. Like truly, like you put your hands on my brother, like that, dude. It is real, sheer real. So yeah, let me get back to these weigh-ins. Dude, I'm more pumped for that fight than anything else this weekend. But I'm a big boxing fan too, so right, let me get back to these weigh-ins. Let me get back to these fucking weigh-ins. Oh, that show looks good, but I just can't. It's too real. All right, here's Chidi. I miss Chidi. Fucking idiot. All right, let's see what Chidi looks like. Not looking too bad. Feel like I've seen Chidi look worse. 185. Yeah, so Chidi looks pretty good. 185. Bada bing, bada boom. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. You just need to do the fucking. I'm sorry, man. To me, that is sometimes it works out and you can get a little bit of an edge, but to me, that is lazy capping, man. If you're waiting to see what the dude looks like on the scales, you've usually already lost. All right, here we go. Trey Ogden. $155.5. Ogden looks a little rough. Still waiting on Manuel Torres. Let's see what we got here. All right, we're live. Okay, so Chidi and Ogden weigh in. I would say that Chidi looks good. Ogden did not look so great. Chidi and Ogden. Yeah, more dudes have been looking rough than have been looking good, but for some of them, it's not really going to matter. If they're the better fighter, they will win. If they're not, they'll lose. It usually doesn't have anything to do with the weigh-in. To me, the only time that how they look or a potential weight cut can affect the fighter is if they're on the same level. If it's like a championship fight, they're both on the same level, but one guy is like more weight drained, that can potentially affect things. Or if it's like a big fight, but there's usually a skill gap. And usually if a guy is the better fighter, usually the weight cut is not going to make the difference. So yeah, but I'm going to leave these up. I always leave these up. Who's looking sharp, who's looking rough, just to prove a point. Like a lot of these fighters look like shit. Some of them are going to win. A good bit of them are going to win. So that's where we're at so far. Excuse me, boys. I'll be right back. Hold on. Sorry, boys. Had to converse with the wife briefly. Some shit going on today. Nothing too major, but just some things I got to take care of later. What was it? Apple something shit. No, I did not have the green apple 2 steps. I did not have to instantly shit. All right, Tucker Lutz. I had to talk to the wife real quick. All right, Lutz. Looking a little rough. 146, looking a little rough, looking a little crazy, but he makes the weight. Lutz. Tucker Lutz. 146, 146, 146. Remember that. Fucking dolt. Okay. 146, 146. Lutz weighs 146. Yeah, man. Shout out to ground control. A little bias on that fight, but yeah, I like Lutz to win that one. I just think he's it's more of a fade on his opponent. It's not that I think that Lutz is going to be champion or anything, but I don't know, man. Like, if this was 5 years ago, like Lutz wouldn't have even been in the UFC. Would have definitely picked Pineda, but Pineda's just kind of he's just washed to me, dude. He's 37. He's chinny. He always looks like shit. Like looks incredibly weight drained. It just looks like the dude is there to collect a check. Like I said, I don't think Lutz is going to be gunning for a title anytime soon, but he's younger. He's definitely fresher in his career. I think he's only been stopped once. It was like his first, I don't know if it was his first amateur fight, first pro fight. Yeah, I think it was his first amateur fight. But in any case, it was a while ago. He's pretty tough. He's pretty well rounded. He's not like incredible at anything, but he's not shitty at anything either. He doesn't have very heavy ground and pound. He's not like a big threat from top, but he is okay at holding his opponent down. I hope that he's improved with the ground and pound. I feel like that could make him even more effective. But I think he, at this point in his career, he just wants it a little bit more than Pineda. And that's really what I think he's got a little bit more desire to win. Whereas Pineda's like just there to show. He's just there to get his money, get his check. I think he's on the way out. I think there's a couple dudes. Oh my God, Jackie boy. Jacketh attacketh MMA. They just fucked you, dog. Manuel Torres ducks the fucking Ogden smoke. Here we go. Haven't had it yet today. Psh, unreal. Unfucking real. Are you fucking kidding me? Fucking bum. Yeah, yeah, he was really gonna win. Torres round one, huh? That fucking bum. Fucking nobody ass bum, dude. Ogden was gonna smoke that motherfucker. I know that's the fucking hot take. When a fight gets canceled, whoever's side everyone was on, oh, that dude was gonna win. Nah, Ogden really was gonna whoop that dude. That's unbelievable, man. Well, obviously must have missed Andrew Lee somewhere. So Junkie, what do you got for me? Okay, Lee must have weighed in. I missed that, obviously. Jesus Christ. I'll update that. Where the fuck did she weigh in, dude? That is frustrating. All right, well, I gotta fucking find where it is. My dumbass missed it. Unreal. Psh. Yeah. Macy. CJ. Lingo. She must have just been in the gap somewhere. Maybe she weighed in right before cheating and I just missed it. Sorry, y'all. I'm just fucking scrubbing through this. Scrubbing through this stream here. Lacerda, you fucking bum. Where the fuck did Andrea Lee weigh in? Must have been on the back end. Had to be. Where in the fuck? Okay, here we go. Yeehaw, Andrea Lee. Get that old long back up there. Yeah, Andrea looks fine. She looks good. Yep. And she is, let me get the right order. Okay, she was right before Chidi. Okay, cool. So Salvador, Lee, Chidi. Lee, 126. Okay, Lee, 126. Looking good. Lee, right before Chidi. Excuse me. Okay, that will do it, I believe. That does it. Yeah, so there must be a ceremonial weigh-ins. Let's see what time they're at. I am not going to be streaming all the way through that shit. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to shit on anyone. This fucking, I know it's in Texas, but this is not the kind of fight card that deserves a ceremonial weigh-ins. I'm sorry. It's just not that big of a fucking deal. In the grand scheme of things, no, the fuck it's not. Like, if you're gonna give this one a ceremonial weigh-ins, you might as well just give every fucking card one. Because like it's an okay card, but like it's a fight night card for sure. This is not a pay-per-view quality card, and in my opinion, those are the only cards that need a ceremonial fucking weigh-in. So I'm sure, considering they didn't do stare downs, that's what it's gonna be. UFC San or we'll see on ESPN for ceremonial weigh-in. There's got to be, right? That or they're just They just said, fuck it. They're just early weigh-in, no stare downs, fuck off. Maybe. I don't know. If there is one, if there are ceremonial weigh-ins later, I'm not going to be covering them. I don't care that much about it. Like, Corey and Cheeto might be an intense stare down, but neither one of them are going to get crazy. Like, they're both professionals at the end of the day. Like, Cheeto's a fucking UFC employee. So I don't like, I think that'll be one of the more intense stare downs. Like, Landwehr Lingo will be a good stare down, but I'm sorry. I'm not hanging around streaming all day to catch the fucking ceremonials. So this is what you get. And that might be it. I was unable to find the stream for that. I guess they haven't put the thumbnail up or whatever, but usually they have it up by now, so I can't find it. I'll just punch in UFC, go to the UFC channel, see if they have anything. Usually that's who has the thumbnail up, UFC. Yeah, UFC. Yep, I see nothing for. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Yep. I don't see it. They might not have one. I don't know. Y'all tell me. Do y'all know of the existence of a ceremonial weigh-in? Genuine question, because I don't see one. But yeah, Manuel Torres has ducked the smoke. He was gonna get his fucking ass whooped. He was gonna get subbed. That's what's gonna happen. Late first round, second round. The dude's only made it 3 rounds once. Split against the fucking jobber. He won't gonna make it 3 with Ogden. Ogden was gonna choke that bitch out. But he ducked the smoke, so fuck him. I'm sorry, that's such a bad look. You don't even make your debut and you can't get your shit together for your fucking debut, your big moment, and you fuck it up. Like, I'm sorry, dude. Ain't no fucking medical issue. That's fucking. He pussed out. He ducked that shit. Jackie boy, you got screwed. Ogden was gonna win that shit. Island Perez was gonna whoop Haley Cowan to it. Haley Cowan ducked that smoke, and then I guess Vidal ducked the Cowan smoke. Ogden ducked Torres ducked the Ogden smoke. It's fucked up, dude. But, all right, so since there ain't no stare downs, I don't know. Should I throw you motherfuckers a bone? I don't know if I should, man. Considering it's Mecca, y'all might just have to fucking. I might just make y'all refer back to Aaron the Dog stream. Those are my picks. I haven't changed them. So yeah, I don't know if I'm even do that. Usually, what I do is like during the stare downs, as they come up to face off, I'll put my pick up. But I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna make y'all. If y'all want to know what my picks are, if anyone's lurking to know what my Mecca picks or anything is, they're the picks that I made on Aaron's show. So if you want to know that bad, go check that fucking stream out. Subscribe to Aaron's channel. Give it a like. Shout out to Lou Betchy as well. Subscribe to MMA Engine. Check them out. Lou likes the prop shows. Props to consider and maybe bet. So yeah, go check out Aaron's stream Wednesday if you really want to know my picks. But yeah, dude, that's pretty much all I got, boys. That's about all I got right now. Couple few plays, a little bit of action this weekend, a little bit of boxing. Live crowd. Thank you. 6 Eastern. Thank you. Right on. I'll check it out. I'm not streaming till 6 though. I am not streaming all the way through till 6:30. You got me chopped. So yeah. Shout out to my fake sponsor of the day, Curio. Shout out to Curio for this lovely future ex-wife and 6. I've had 6 before. It's good. Future ex-wife is good too. Ground them up, mix them together, tumbled them over and over to blend them evenly. So yeah. 6 future ex-wives, boys. Yeah. Damnest thing I've ever seen before. Or 6 ex-girlfriends, in my case. Yeah, I've had at least 6, yeah, for sure. For sure. So, yeah. Sitting here, poofed out. Talked about the fights. Talked about Mecca. Talked a little boxing. Talked a little basketball. What else is there to talk about? Y'all tell me, man. Got about 15, 20, 30 minutes at the most. I'm going to get the fuck out of here. So if y'all got anything to say, you got any shit you want to talk, any plays you want to throw out there, any confident picks, any super duper confident picks. Zach, you got any shots you want to call? So I can give you credit. Anybody got anybody want a George Herman Ruth caller shot? Anybody want to Babe Ruth this motherfucker before I get out of here? I guess we can talk about the main event if you want. Cheeto's a really good fighter. Cheeto's a lot better fighter than I gave him credit for a couple years ago. I don't know that he's reinvented himself as much as he's just improved. He's definitely improved his striking. His striking's gotten a lot better. He always had a good ground game, but he's like a ground fighter that was always tough, but he improved his striking, rounded out his toolbox. He's definitely a natural finisher. I don't think it's completely out of the realm that he stops Corey. I just don't think he's going to knock him out. I'm sorry. Corey is not a washed Frankie Edgar. He's not a washed Dominic Cruz. He's not like even Rob Font is a little past it. Corey is not. Corey's in his prime. And he's just not that chinny. He's a pretty fucking tough dude. I think Cheeto's a way better ground fighter. I know Corey's been working on his ground game. He's been shoring it up. He's been becoming a little more well-rounded, going to his wrestling a little bit more. That's not going to clear the gap. If Cheeto takes him down and gets on top of him, it is going to be a long or maybe a very fucking short night for Corey Sandhagen. I'm a little worried about that, and that's why I'm not betting Corey. I'm picking Corey, but dude, if Cheeto goes ground attack heavy, Sandhagen might not make it to even the third round. I think Cheeto is that good on the ground. I think he's that dangerous. And I just don't think I just don't trust Corey. Like he he's a little reckless on the ground, honestly. He's good. He's really offensive, but you do something crazy and give Cheeto your back, he's just gonna fucking choke you. I don't know. I don't like that. Cheeto's ground and pound is nasty. His sub attacks are nasty. I think he's a way better ground fighter. But I think Corey's the better kickboxer. I'm sorry. I've seen too much evidence of Cheeto getting tuned up. And I just don't buy that it's all Cheeto making reads. And no, sometimes he is having to pull that shit right out of his ass. And I just don't think he can afford to do that against Corey Sandhagen. Corey's not going to fall right off a cliff, and he's not just going to go down from one punch. I don't think it's a foregone conclusion that Cheeto, he's losing every round and then he hurts Corey. I don't think you can count on that here. Corey ain't no fucking washed, like, starting to question Corey's durability. No. He's a better kickboxer. He works at a way higher pace. He's just going to tune him up. I think he's just going to tune him up. 49-46 Sandhagen. That's my prediction. On the feet, it's Sandhagen. You getting tuned up against Rob Font. Kind of getting tuned up against Dominic Cruz. Getting tuned up against Frankie Edgar. Nah, dude. Corey did not need 3 rounds to, let me make my reads and let me try and anticipate what Frankie Edgar is going to do next. No. Frankie Edgar, old, washed, smoke him. Smoke him. Didn't take no fucking 3 rounds to do it either. Cheeto pulled that fight out of his ass. I'm sorry, he did. He reached into his fucking Ecuadorian ass, Venezuelan, whatever he is. Ecuador, I think it is. He reached into his Ecuadorian ass and pulled that fight right out of it. I'm sorry, that's not going to happen against Corey. Corey's a better striker than Frankie Edgar. In his prime, he won a better striker than Dominic Cruz, but he's faster than Dominic Cruz, and he's tougher at this point, and he's better at this point in his career. He's not past it. Rob Font, pillow-fisted, kind of high-end jobber. I'm sorry, Corey's better than Rob Font. He's better than Rob Font. He just is. At this point in his career, he's got more upside than Dom Cruz. Definitely got more upside than fucking the ghost of Frankie Edgar. And he's better than Rob Font. And that's why people are so high on Cheeto, is for those 3 fights. You definitely ain't high on him for the second Davey Grant fight. Are you fucking kidding me? Really? Davey fucking Grant, who he has a loss to, by the way. I don't know, dude. I think Cheeto's been overperforming. I think the rubber meets the road here. Sandhagen is actually elite. He's not a former elite fighter. He is right now an elite bantamweight. I think I'm not going to say Cheeto's not a fraud. So you can't really say he's going to get fraud checked. That's not really the case. It's just I think Sandhagen's going to be a little bit better on the feet. But Cheeto is definitely better on the ground. If he takes it to the ground, if he goes wrestling heavy, dude, Cheeto can he could look like a minus 500. But based on what, though? He hasn't really done that to anyone that's not, like, washed. He went tooth and nail with Song. Like, Corey had a competitive fight with Song, but dude, he made a mess out of Song's face, dude. I'm sorry. I think Song Yadong won that fight against Cheeto. Well, he did win the fight, but no. Song Yadong won the first 2 rounds to me. He could not miss with the right hand. Cheeto has really shitty defense. The dude is tough, but his defense sucks. He gets lit the fuck up. And I don't buy that that's all strategy. I just think his defense is not very good. And he relies on his chin way too much. Corey's not like a power puncher, but he will death by 1,000 cuts your ass. I think it's going to be to me, this fight is going to be a worse. The success that Font was having, I think Corey's going to have more of that. And I don't think, like I said, I don't think Cheeto's going to be able. He's gone to the well one too many times with losing fights until he wins them. And against an elite fighter, look at what. I know Aldo won the fight with grappling. It's a different fight. But like, he just, I don't know, man. I think Sandhagen's the rightful favorite. I don't know. I think Cheeto's gotten like about as favorable of matchups as you can get, considering the state of the division. Does that make sense? Like, I'm not saying they're favorable matchups. Like, they're all these wins are against good fighters. It's just they're not in their prime. They're like, he's getting somewhat favorable matchups. Considering the name value, he's getting like, he got Frankie Edgar at the right time. He got Cruz at just the right time. A little bit of a washed Font. It's just like, that is not Corey, man. Corey is in his motherfucking prime. He's not chinny. He doesn't have bad cardio. It's just, he can't afford to get down in this fight. I don't know. We'll see, though. But that's why I'm not betting Corey. Because I'm going to give Cheeto that much respect. I know how dangerous he is. You ain't fucking my parlays up. But that's what I got, boys. That's about all I got. But yeah, I'm excited for this card. I'm very fucking excited for Caleb Plant and David Benavidez. Obviously pumped for the Mecca. Nervous and excited for the Mecca. Getting down to it, boys. Getting down to the nitty-gritty. Talk to me. If you don't, I'm just going to leave. Like I said, if you want to know what my picks are, check out Aaron the Dog's Wednesday stream. Make sure y'all subscribe to Mr. Arkansas. Tune in Saturday night. Now, let me say this. There was somewhat, Ark had mentioned this a couple streams ago, the possibility of maybe recording the Mecca. I don't know if that's something that I'm trying to remember if he talked about it on the last stream. I just can't remember off the top of my head, but be on the lookout. I wouldn't be surprised if Ark went live later today, tonight, did a pre-show scorcher. None of that would surprise me, but just be on the lookout. Stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to that channel, turn the fucking notifications on, and be on the lookout because, yeah, I don't know if that's still going to be the case, if Ark is still considering doing that, if he decided to do it live. I don't know. I'm ready for either one. if you're in the Mecca, especially if you're one of the Nasty Nine, just be ready for whatever. Live stream, recorded Mecca. If you're in the Mecca, if you're still one of the Nasty Nine, you're going to need to get in touch with Ark regardless. Even if it's not a live stream, you're going to need to give them your picks. I mean, your votes, and you know what I'm saying. Yeah, dude. Yep. Gonna be a good Friday. Gonna be a good weekend. Gonna be a good Mecca. Should totally dominate. Oh, man. Need that fucking Highlander, dude. A good week, man. Haven't quite had the top spot, but I haven't been in the bottom once. If there was ever a week to get Highlander, it's this one. Because you basically have to. If you're in the Mechaverse 2 like me, you have to get Highlander this week if you want to survive. If you want to guarantee your survival. So yeah, boys. I think that's it. I think that's what I got. It was a good stream. A little bit earlier than usual. But we got a card in Texas. Remember the fucking Alamo. They throwing down in San Antone. So you had to shift the time a little bit. But it worked out, man. Started a little bit late. A little bit rocky here and there. But overall, I thought it was a pretty good stream. Had 11 people in here at one point. So I appreciate the support. Take a few more tokes here. Give the final thoughts. If anybody else, 6 people in the building, shout out to y'all. If anybody got any final thoughts. Speak them now. Or fuck off till Monday. No, just lurking. All right. All right. Finished 1923. It was good. Not gonna lie though. Season finale was a little bit of a letdown. Season finale of Mayor of Kingstown was a little bit of a letdown. Not bad, but just really cliffhangery. Left a lot of storylines open-ended. There was like a storyline in particular in 1923 that I was like, why is this still like a part of it? Like this just seems like plot armor or something. Like just I didn't super duper care for the finale of either season. Although I will say overall I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the second season of Mayor of Kingstown. And I enjoyed 1923. 1923 wasn't quite as good as 1883. Wasn't quite as good, but it was still better than what I thought. When 1923 first got announced, I was like, really? Like another fucking Yellowstone like spinoff? Like, oh God, like I'm just kind of getting sick of it. But then it took me a while to get into it. But once I got into it, it's pretty good. Pretty good. But yeah, Mayor of Kingstown. The second season I thought kicked ass. I thought it was really fucking intense. Like some wild shit happened. But then it got to the end, and it wasn't like the finale was shit. It was just like I kept waiting for something else to happen. The same with 1923. Like the whole thing wasn't bad, but it was like it just ends. Like that's the end. It's just over right there. Like fuck. Like it left like 2 or 3 major cliffhangers. They had built these like subplots up over the last episode or two, and then you just leave them hanging on a cliff. So there's obviously going to be a third season, which I'm looking forward to. But I was like, for real, that's the finale? And same with 1923. Like, just it ends right fucking there. Like, I thought the shit would have been a little further along at that point, but they're obviously stretching it out for the second season. So there'll be a second season of that too. I gotta imagine. I was expecting a little bit more of an explosive finale, is what I would say. Boom. I was putting you over before, Jackie boy. They put the fuck to you. Yep. Put her there, partner. We was all over him. That motherfucker was going to get choked, dude. Torres was going to come out hot, rock Ogden in the first round. Second round, a minute in, that back's getting taken, choke getting sunk in. Dude, you fucking said it. Already made the banner for him. What's up, Noah? Fucking ridiculous. Cheers, Jackie boy. Smoke that Manuel Torres pack, huh? Huh? Tastes oh so sweet. Smoke that Torres pack, Boudreaux. Fucking punk. I got plus 160 early in the week, and I didn't place any other bets until yesterday. The only spot I really like. Damn. Dammer. Benko Michael. What time is the ceremonial weigh-in today? Thank you. Thank you for being here. The ceremonial weigh-in is at 6 p.m., I think. What did Cardone say? 6 p.m. Eastern. There you are. Unity. You will cold as ice. Landwear sub plus 9. Ain't no fucking lock. It could happen. It could happen. Landwear Lingo is a good ass fight. I'm pumped for that. I'm on the Austin Lingo side. I did bet lights out Lingo. Landwear is 100% Utah, the better grappler. But I think Lingo's got a little striking edge. Landwear's a decent striker, but it's wonky, dude. Lingo's boxing is much cleaner, right down the pipe. And it sounds like Landwear's going to give him the kind of fight he wants. Landwear, you listen to Landwear's interview. He's like, yeah, dude, he's a dog. I watch his fights. He's like, we're going to see who the dog is. It's like, yes, dude, yes. Phone booth, rock'em sock'em robots. I think Lingo's going to chin check him. He was God, he was lucky to get out of that Onama fight. And that would have been the third knockout. Think if Onama had put him away, how would you think of Landwear? Like, how would you assess him? Because he literally would have been win one, lose one, win one, lose one. Just like that. Like, I think he should be the favorite. I think he's got a big grappling upside, but he just fights like such a fucking retard, dude. Like, I don't see how you can trust either guy. Again, Lingo's not a world beater, but he's tough and he's got hands. And that might be all he needs against Landwear. That's how Landwear loses. He gets knocked the fuck out. Recently, look at how he loses. Look at how he was losing the Onama fight till he pulled it out of his ass because Onama took it on short notice and gassed. I don't know, man. Woo! Laura Marcy. Damn, that is fucking. Hey, I'm not gonna get greedy. That is really fucking tempting. That makes me want to cash out everything and just lay it all on Lingo round 1. But these are my bets. Do not tail me. I'm down on the year. I bet for fun. I'm much more serious of a predictor. But I do have a unit this weekend. It is 1 unit. Almost half of it's on Lingo. The other lion's share of it's on Sweet Hands. And this is the 5-piece I like. Shout out to Aaron the Dog. Subscribe to my dude Aaron the Dog MMA. Check him out. Wednesday, you can find Aaron, Lou Betcha, and myself. And every now and then, Norton MMA. Breaking down the UFC fights. So subscribe to his channel, man. Show my boy some support. Yep. Yeah, dude. That was that is kind of where it went off the rails. Nobody knew that at the time, but now it's kind of come out that like Krause and his peoples basically had a couple mil on Onama. Dude, how much did Krause want to kill Beltran? I'm pretty sure Beltran was the ref. He's a terrible ref. That dude, Mike Beltran is so fucking sketchy, dude. He's a former dirty cop that worked for this fucking goon squad in the notoriously corrupt LA County Sheriff's Department. He's a fucking sketchball, dude. I don't know what he has over Dana White and the UFC, but it's something because he is a really shitty ref. He always works the California cards and he works some of the other ones too, but he is not good. You want to talk about stopping fights late and like he's one of the worst, man. But anyways, I digress. Landwehr's a wild man. He's famous for weathering the storm and coming back. Dude, Lingo cracks, man. You know, you hesitate to say one punch knockout power, but with Landwehr's chin, it could be, dude. It could be. Maybe he doesn't spark him unconscious, but hurts him really bad. Lingo's got good finishing instincts too, man. I don't know, man. The people that have beaten Lingo and like looked good against him, they're just evasive, have good defense. That's not Landwehr. He crashes forward. I think he's just going to give Lingo. I think he is going to serve his chin up to Lingo on a plate in this fight. I hope. But yeah. All right, boys. Well, that's 3 hours. I gave you 3 hours. That's about all I got for you. Pump for these fights, dude. Have one more casual toke with the boys. Then we'll skedaddle. Well, we had no weight misses. We did have a fucking late pullout, though. Hi-oh. Nothing worse than a clogged one hitter, but nothing better than a clean one hitter. When you just clean that motherfucker out perfectly, you can see straight through the end. It's the little things in life, boys. If you are a stoner and you work manual labor, you know exactly what I'm talking about, because the one hitter is key to such endeavor. The sneak a toke one hitter, the sneak into the woods, sneak around the corner, duck behind the bushes, sneak a toke, hold it in. Oh, what do you need? Oh, I'll be there in a second. I was just like pissing over here for the 10th time. All right, you fucks. You fucking jacknards, dude. Get the fuck up out of here, man. I've had enough of y'all. Nah, man. Shout out to everybody that came through. You're all my best friends equally. Psych. Psych. Using Bluetooth. You're fucking using Bluetooth. Power off. Well, it was an awesome show. Shout out to everyone that came through. Shout out to all the channels and platforms that I shouted out. Make sure you go subscribe to all of them and support all of them because I fucking said so. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Smash the like button if you haven't done so already. I will go back through, put the results of the weigh-ins, tell you what I thought about everyone. Go back through and give you my recap of my mecha thoughts for this week. Best of luck, everyone. You're going to fucking need it. I'm not fucking around this season, dude. I'm going to win this motherfucker. So, yeah, shout out to everyone. Shout out to the Rabbit Dog. Best of luck this weekend, boys. Best of luck with your picks and your bets. Enjoy the fights. Enjoy the boxing. Enjoy the UFC. Whatever else you do this weekend. Have fun. Be good. If you can't, be good at it. If you can't, I don't know. Figure it the fuck out. But yeah, have a good weekend. Shout out to y'all. This has been just my 2 cents. I'll catch you boys on the next one. Peace!